Hey, welcome back. This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. Let me get my chair up here. The previous couple of shows, I've been using this antenna switch. It's an old antenna switch that I got at a flea market, and it's been intermittent, especially on this A connection. So I'm going to open this thing up and see if I can figure out what's intermittent. When I say intermittent, when I switch between antennas, when I go back to A, I don't always get a good contact. And sometimes it's a partial contact, which can really screw up some test results. So I'm going to take this thing apart. I thought it might be the cable, but I have noticed in the past, if I just flip the switch back and forth, it makes good contact eventually. Don't have to jiggle this cable. So I'm going to take this cable off, so that's not the culprit. I don't think it's this coupler because I've used different couplers on this side with the same problems. I'll take that off. So I'll try to do a little bit of a testing here first and kind of see what I get. So let's zoom in a little bit. May have to move things around. Okay, let me move things up a little bit. So we're going to turn this on ohms, and right now I've got it to the A position, and I'll check continuity. And it's 0000. So that's good. Actually, it's a little higher than that. I'm going to lay it down. And we'll check the grounds. And they're good too. Okay, so I got good continuity right at this moment. Push down on these just to make sure I got good continuity. Now I'm going to switch, and it should open up, which it does. So it's overloaded, basically, which means it's off scale. And I'll go to the B side, and it's still open, which it should be. And I'll slowly go back to A. And it made contact. So now maybe I've used it enough now that it's making good contact. So we didn't get anything from that. Let's get this out of the way. Now we're going to open it up, and I'll zoom in a little more. This thing's real easy to get into. It's just got 3 screws. I'm going to have to turn the fan on. Hope it doesn't make too much noise. It's really getting warm and humid out in my workshop this morning. It's almost 8 o'clock in the morning here in Florida. These are not really bad antenna switches. They come from MFJ. Actually, they come from China, and MFJ puts a little sticker on it for their name. You can buy it under other company names. And there is some clones, look very much like these, that are really poor quality. Okay. But this one does have the MFJ sticker right there. Okay. So there it is. So basically, it's this center conductor with this is like a strap that's strapped over to this connector or over to this connector, and it makes contact right down in there. That little, let's see if I can get it pushed over manually. Right at the end of both of these is a little contact at the end. See, and this moves. Let's see if I can get this in view. See, it moves, and in this thing right here is what pushes it away or allows it to make contact. So right now it's in the A position. I take that back. Yes, it's in the A position, and the A position is over here. So it is allowing this band and this contact to make contact with this stud, I'll call it, for the center conductor. and it pushes the other one, the B one, away. Now I'll show you, if I can hold this steady, I'll show you the movement. See how it pushed it away? And it pushes this one away. Now, let's examine down inside here. So right there is the neutral position. So neither A or B are connected. Of course, the shells of all the connectors are tied together to this base, so they're always connected. So I'm going to slowly turn. Let me get the angle right here. I'm going to slowly turn this, and this I think is the culprit, this side here. And it does make contact down there, but it's not squared off, it's not flush, it's on an angle. So it's just the tip of it is making contact. Let me see what the other one does. It's similar, but it's a little better. And now I'm going to put some light in here, more light in here. Get this thing in the right mode. And I don't know if that makes it better or worse. But can you see that little tab there on the end? That's what's making contact with that bar, I'll call it, in the middle there. I don't know if this is showing up very well on my videos, on my video. So it looks okay. And if I switch it some more slowly and just see what the action is. Kind of moving it. Whoa! Okay, I just had a failure there. And I think what it is, I don't know if you can see it, but I was kind of wiggling this bar on this side, the strap that makes the connection. I was kind of wiggling it, and it fell down inside. So I think these are tied on back here with nuts. So maybe that nut has loosened up over time. So I'm going to see if I can get it back to where it belongs. Okay. Not going to be easy to do. So what I'm going to have to do, I think I'm going to have to get a pair of pliers to get that back up in there. Let's stand by, see if I can find some real quick. I like these little things here. They're used for surgery and stuff like that, and they're great for working on electronics. So I should be able to spear that thing with this and get it back where it belongs. I say that. I'm off camera. Okay, now it's back where it belongs. And maybe that's the problem. Maybe this nut right here is loose, allowing this thing to move up and down, and when I was playing with it, I pushed it down and it fell off and wasn't making contact at all. So maybe that is the problem. Maybe I just need to tighten this thing up. I'll use the proper tool, which I don't have close at hand, and adjust that by tightening up that nut right there, and also at the same time I'll tighten this up. Maybe that's been the failure mechanism. Let me see if I can quickly find the right wrench to do that. If I can't, then I'll do it offline. Okay, I'm almost back. Got a few of them. I don't know if they're the right size. If they're not, we'll do this offline. And let's just see if we can tighten these up. That looks obviously too big. That's probably the closest I'm going to get with these. Oh wow, that's way too big. So I need to, oh, not even on camera. Did I bump the camera? No. I need to find a wrench like this, but much smaller, to get down and tighten. Here I'm off camera again. Get down and tighten that up and get it aligned properly. And that might be the problem. So that's it. Let me just try this one here for the heck of it. Now see, there's not much clearance down here to get a wrench on it. And once again, I think there's actually a little locking mechanism down in here to lock this thing so it's aligned properly. Let me zoom in a little more, see if I can show you what I'm talking about. Okay, you probably can't see it, but there's a little indentation on the back side to align this copper bar. And since this nut, see that nut's loose, and that's what is allowing it to move, probably not always getting good contact. So I think I can fix this. I think I can fix this switch. And it's probably due to the fact it's been used hundreds of thousands of times, and it finally, that nut worked loose. And it's going to be hard to find a wrench like this that will give me good, secure contact on that nut, as opposed to using needle nose pliers or something. I don't know if I have one that small. So anyway, I think we solved the mystery, and we'll see if we can get this fixed, get it back into service. Otherwise, we'll throw it away. If you enjoyed the show, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.